Merritt edges it forward. All about the bounce. It's a real standoff, wasn't it, between Mackay and Hooker. Hammers onto it. Smother straight away. Squirts back out to Redmond, twisting. Cox in the corner. Ham didn't really look at the goals at all, so thought that was the percentage play. And Peter Wright, who kicked 3 goals against the Kangaroos when they met earlier this year. So Peter Wright should be very familiar with the surrounds, being a former Gold Coast son. And he's driven it through for the first goal for the Bombers of the afternoon.
Is where he's improving, holding the drop zone and just protecting that spot so he can get the mark or the free kicks.
Stringer again out of the middle. Deep kick. Paul was well positioned, didn't finish it. And instead, Waterman's able to get it out. Guelphy gets a shot, which he hits. And you're right, it's a scoring fest at the moment. Same for Taylor, so they've advanced to the wing. Davies Uniacke looked frozen as to what to do. There wasn't a lot on offer for him.
He was lucky.
Scott and then Cutler, who started to strut his stuff a little bit last week for Essendon. Good promising signs for the former Lion. And tidy handball from Snelling. Cutler, too, with a bit of a scrambled mind. The kick was smothered. Snelling tosses it up to the square. No Harry Jones deep today, of course. But Perkins suddenly got the goal-kicking knack. Gives the Bombers the lead, and that's 3 in a row.
A lot to look forward to there for Bomber supporters.
I think that's been consistent with most of their young players this year, hasn't it? It's been a regular thing with the Rising Stars. Hine squeezes the kick to half-forward. McDonald, Tip and Woody. That's more imposing, isn't it? Take a pack down with you. Take the mark.
So easily. It's time to sharpen up. If you're going to play finals this year, they've got to get that right, the Bombers.
Wobble from Goldstein. It could be 50.
You're not happy with that, Troy. It looked just marginally late.
As you can see, 36 minutes since the last. And that is straight through. Finally a goal for the Bombers in this quarter. And now Wright. He played the waiting game and has to go back again as he didn't hit Cox. Good backup, though, from Heppel.
Yeah, good numbers at the ball there by Essendon. Starting to run, starting to motor a little bit, getting some support players. So if they make a mistake, they've got someone there getting the overlap going for the first time this afternoon.
Heppel to Cox. Right, looked likely, and he recovered really well when he didn't take the mark. And he puts it through for the first of the third. Looked down by Goldstein. Lazaro got a handball away in hope more than anything. Snelling. This man's devastating. Hine. Full acceleration. Just checked the kick for Waterman, who kept his feet, so he was still in the contest. He handballed to the invisible man, had to follow it up. And he's kept on running, and that's great play off the left boot. He's put it through, Smith.
I mean, that's ultimately the message from Ben Rutten. If you're in position, just nail it. And that's an 8-metre kick. It's much better off handballing. There's less distance between your hand and your boot.
And in the end, Hall just blasted in hope. Redmond, can he set up something? He most certainly can. Peter Wright. Very brave call, Jared, on a day like today. This for his third. Wow, it was the right call. Straight through the middle, and Essendon are back in front. Redmond to Cox. Snelling to the outside. Waterman wasn't quite sure, and you can see the result of that uncertainty. Parrish. He's crafted one to half back. Finds Draper. Stretching out now and testing North. Redmond with a quick, long kick. Durham on the approach at half forward. Had an eternity to work out where to go next. And Jake Stringer pops up nicely.
That is a good counter. They had the opportunity.
In fact, 8 out of the 9 have come in general play rather than the set shot. He's got that one fine. He's put it through. And the Bombers now have something to show for their toil in the third quarter. Reigning best and fairest. Kicks it up to half back, and dare I say it, the sun got in the eyes of Guelphy. Now the handballs are chained up to good effect. Snelling's coming. He has no idea where to go, but he found Jake Stringer as a get-out clause. What have we got? 50 is the greater penalty. Cale Hooker for the first of the last. Jake Stringer. That looks pure. And the advantage goes out a little further to 14. Jake never lost for a word.
Give them a chance of getting the ball back.
Snelling. Hams in a one-on-one. Parrish. Back to Heppel. Just caressed it for Guelphy. Ham was able to arch the back at the perfect moment. And most importantly, he finishes off his work. And look at the excitement that Essendon have found. They got their mojo back after half-time.
So ground ball get to be won here.
At the last 5. Oh, Zerha!
Oh, good smother.
Squeeze it out. Durham.
This goes through. It's game on. And young Durham, S. Durham.
Out I go. No good.
Nah.
And there's no bruise here still.
Boss of Valagi, perhaps. It's going the other way. And it's going quickly. And it's going through. Jake Stringer. Parrish got to Guelphy. Ball.
Oh, took too many steps.
Yeah, it was.
Great pressure there from Tipperwoody. He's had a poor day, but it was a great moment.
Ham, it was just a demanding lead from Jake Stringer. He insisted on him kicking to him. Bombers lead by 4. And now they lead by 10. Jake Stringer with his 4th goal. Essendon by 10. Draper, he takes a step too many. Merritt, though, links up with Parrish one more time. Valagi was coming to threaten. Hooker reels it in. A little look to the right. He's on his way in, though. Not a particularly easy kick. But it's a great strike again. And there's every reason to smile for the Bombers now. Bombers knew what he could do, I guess.
Returning to the Bombers.
I think he's underutilised. I think he can spend a bit of time in the midfield.
The siren sounds. There was a tough fight, but Essendon found a way to get over the line, and as it stands, they are in the 8. And you can see a path to finals for Essendon. They get home by 18 points.